Welcome to Tamsyfae's realm. My name is Nightbot. Tamsyfae will be arriving soon, but in the meantime I would like to introduce you to myself and to the channel. I will be your bot host in the chat. I maintain the list and provide other information. I will be arriving in the chat soon. If you have any questions that I am not programmed to answer, please ask Moonbeam or other moderators. Please don't join until the 55-minute mark, for example 6:55. I cannot add you to the list until this time. Tamsyfae does not do political, specific timing, medical, fertility, or legal questions that require a qualified professional. Tamsy only provides spiritual guidance. Now please have a seat, relax, and I will tell you about Tamsyfae's stream. How do you join the list? To join the list, type !join followed by your question. Please provide a question when you join, otherwise I will not be able to add you. If there is space in our free list you will be added when you join, if there is no space you will be seated in the lounge. When spots become available, people are randomly chosen from the lounge and placed on the free list. In other words, the lounge is a waiting list. Being placed in the lounge does not guarantee you will have a reading. Thank you for understanding. To check your position, type !position and you will either be given your position in the free list, told you are still in the lounge, or that you are not in either. Your position number will change, normally decreasing as Tamsy does her readings. However, your position may increase if there is a donation or someone requests a theme reading, as theme readings get advanced to the front of the free list. If you would like to leave the free list, please type !leave. If you miss your reading on the stream, type !timestamp or !timestamps to find out when your reading took place in the stream. You may skip the free list with a super chat or PayPal donation of a minimum of $3 plus Canadian. To keep things fair, Tamsy may limit how many times someone can use a super chat in a stream, but you are always welcome to book a private reading with Tamsy. You can book a private reading by email or through Tamsy's website. You can find the links on her About page or in the chat. While you are waiting for your reading, make yourself comfy and ask me, Nightbot, questions. Here is how to ask me questions. !magical, see how magical you are. !8 ball, for the magic 8 ball answer. !oracle for an oracle message. !fortune, to get a fortune. !horoscope, for today's horoscope. !card to draw a tarot card and get info about its meaning. !list to see who is on the free list and who is in the lounge. !position to get your current position. I will occasionally provide information about other services available in the chat. Tamsyfae is an intuitive mystic energy reader. Enjoy her fairy moon readings and more. Tamsy uses tarot cards to pick up your energy or the energies around your situation and connect with the spirits, fae, and the universe to bring out profound inner truths we dare not tell ourselves with love, kindness, and humor. The cards may bring up deep hidden emotions. Readings are never 100% accurate, and roles may be reversed. Take what is yours and leave the rest. Some energies or emotions may take time to settle. And here are some photos of Ms. Beastie, Mr. Lucky Pug, and Miss Floppy. Tamsy should be arriving soon.
Hello everyone, welcome. How's it going? Hi Bernard. Hello everyone. Hi Astral Chemist. Hello Mars. Hello everyone. Hi Dwayne. Welcome. Hi, Nimira. Hello. Hi, Mary Jenna. Welcome. Hello, everyone. Hi, Hot Sun. Hello. Everyone. Hi, Matthew. Hi, Tammy. Nezrin. Hello. Welcome. Hi, Firebird. Hi, Sean. Hello. Hi, Dr. Fizza and Kath. Hello, Geneva. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Hi, Cat Goddess. Hi, hello. Hi, love. Welcome, everyone. If you're new here, welcome. To join the list, it's exclamation mark join with no spaces in between, followed by your question. There's no theme tonight. It's just ask any question you want, like always. I have a little legal disclaimer in the description if you want to check that out. I also have some private readings. If you're interested in that, in the description on my live as well. If you haven't checked that out already. But yeah, if you're ending up in the lounge is a wait list for Nightbot to choose people at random to be put onto the free list. If you're on the free list, I do your reading if you're here or not. So if you have to leave, you come back after the live and find your timestamps in the comments of the live. Or if you come back during the live, you can write exclamation mark position to see where you are on the list, or exclamation mark timestamps to see where your timestamps are. I don't do any legal fertility health questions that require a professional. It's only spiritual guidance. So I'll switch the screen so you can get started. Hope everyone is well. We're having a bad, I don't know about bad. We're having a little bit of a snowstorm outside. So hopefully everything runs well. There we go. Excuse me. I have a bad cough. It won't go away. I don't know why. Mary Jana. General for March. Ooh, March already. During spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Mary Jana a message. What can Mary Jana expect in March? What can Mary Jana expect in March? You have there's I feel like there's like depending, right? Because when they're in the dark, it's kind of like some delays or things may get postponed or slowed down. Doesn't necessarily mean that's all going to be bad, right? I feel like there may be some slow starts to some sort of emotional fulfillment of some sorts, or slow starts in your energy with meeting new people, new connections. Um, the Six of Pentacles is in the dark, so I feel like it's kind of like giving you a little bit of a push. That when I don't know who Mark is, but when March comes around, um, to put yourself out there a little bit more and trying to get people to notice you, or recognize your efforts a little bit more. Sees you as coming through. There's a Page of Cups in the dark. And it's a possibility that somebody will express their emotions towards you, or if it's just a matter of you seeking that passion of what you're interested in and what kind of things you want to move forward with March. March is also the beginnings of thinking about spring and that sort of thing as well. So I feel like it's a matter of opening up your mind for imaginative and creative things moving forward. You have the sun, even though it's in the dark, it could be just pushing you to be a little more optimistic, a little bit more positive in your energy. Could also be wanting you to slow down to see what kind of things that you can let go of and what things you want to move forward with in March with the Death card in the dark. It's kind of like wanting to resist changes or resisting this rebirth that wants to happen. It could be just a matter of some spring cleaning and getting rid of the old and in with the new kind of thing that's coming through. But yeah, I think it's a big boost for you to pick up get rid of that winter funk kind of energy and Get ready for the spring and some rebirth energy. You're welcome, Mary Jana. Hello. What does my life partner look like physically? Huh? I don't really do that. I can tell you what his energy will be like. Are there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Hello a message? What is the energy around Hello's life partner? What is the energy around Hello's life partner? The Tower. Before I even flipped over and saw there was a tower, I was feeling like your life partner is like someone who like works like really high. Or they live in like a high rise, or they work like in a really high building. And then the tower came out. So I feel like your life partner may be like someone who's like into business, or I don't know, technology, or I don't know, has an office up high or lives up high. I don't know. But you have the Two of Pentacles. So I feel like you may be torn between two different potential life partners. Maybe there's two people you're going to come across that maybe one was in one past life and one was in the other, and being faced with both of them at the same time. I don't know. Because I feel this energy of you taking your time and thinking things through with which one is best for you. The Four of Swords here, I feel like it's someone who can easily get bored or easily get tired of things. So I don't know if there's someone that is very active in their energy, they like to keep busy, they like to keep going. Another one may be a little bit more slower in their energy, because I feel like there's this energy of fast-paced movement. So I feel like the fast-paced one may be like a Gemini, because the Four of Swords here, just wanting to have that go out and move kind of thing, or a Libra maybe. Even an Aquarius, right? Because I feel like it's an air sign that's always ready to go. Another one, the other, I feel like it's an earth sign. So like a Virgo or Capricorn or Taurus, maybe. I feel like they're more a Virgo or Capricorn, because I feel like they're more up and ready to go too, even though they may be slower in their energy in general. What else does Hello need to know about this person? I feel like one has a lot of responsibilities, or is responsible for a lot of things. I don't know if it's the person that's in the tower or not. This one wants to come out. Ace of Wands. Yeah, some may have a very hot, fiery, passionate spark to them. But that is what I got. Ariana! Demo reading for Ariana. What does Ariana need to know right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Ariana a message? What does Ariana need to know right now? You have the Queen of Pentacles in the dark. I feel this energy of you having some sort of blocks, almost like from creative blocks or mental blocks of like, what's your next move? What's your next steps? So where you're going from here? It also comes with the Seven of Cups. So I don't know if it's like too many choices, too many options, not knowing which one to choose from. But with the Seven of Cups, it's always about choosing which one you feel is best for you, or which one's realistic for you to manage right now. In the current energy. For the Knight of Swords, I don't know if this is someone that you're worried about or someone who was thinking about you, because I feel like their energy is affecting you some way. So I don't know if you're aware of them or not, because I feel like they did take action towards you, but they've pulled back. But now I feel like they're contemplating if they should return their energy towards you, or if they should come back into your energy. And I feel like that's something that you're going to be faced with soon, of choosing if you're going to allow them back in or not, with the Two of Wands here, right? Because I feel like they may have realized some truth, or realized something between the two of you that they didn't realize in that time. I feel like they've taken some time to think about it, but I feel like you also need to take time to think about it if you want to get them back in your energy or not. Who is this person coming towards Ariana? Who is this Knight of Swords? Oops. They feel like they're stronger now, or they have stronger feelings for you now. Or they feel a stronger connection to you right now. The Two of Swords, yeah, they're having a difficult decision of what they should do, if they should keep their thoughts and feelings to themselves, or if they should get closer and see what's what. Who is this person? Is this person in love or friendship? Two of Wands, I don't know. You have the Two of Wands twice, so they're trying to visualize if you're the one for them long term. Again, I'm still not quite sure if it's love or friendship. I don't know. That is what I got though. Voila! A blessing's coming in Koala's life in the next 30 days. I'll try my best, but you know, spirit cards, they have their own mind. What blessings are coming towards Koala in the next 30 days? Is there any spirit guides? Something try to come through? The devil's out to play. Depends what you want to know if that's a blessing or not, right? Maybe some one night stands coming up. Or, you know, some one night fun. I don't know how you look at it. Let's see for Koala. What blessings are coming towards Koala in the next 30 days? Ooh, I feel like there's gonna be some rough romance. Like, I don't know why I feel like it's rough, and you know, like, I don't know if it's just like something quick that may not last long but could be fun. I don't know. Because you got the King of Swords coming to your energy, the Page of Cups, and you being the Queen of Cups here, just having this emotional fulfillment, releasing some tension kind of thing too, right? The Page of Cups in the dark. Yeah, I feel like someone's going to try to communicate with you, maybe work things out with you. I don't know if there's someone you work with or who this person is. Who is this person coming towards Koala? Does Koala know this person? The Queen of Wands is a yes card, but maybe not knowing them well because it's in the dark. And the next one that came out is the Ace of Wands. There's going to be a spark of passion coming your way somewhere. Yeah, I think it's a matter of being open it because I feel like you can easily miss it by, like, I don't know. Hope you guys do cross paths because it seems like you will. You had some guy try to contact me this day on private. Oh man. Yeah. I feel like someone was trying to come into your energy for sure. I don't know if they want something real or just to have fun, but you know, I don't know. For Tammy, what should Tammy know about the upcoming meeting between the condo council and prop manager and owners? That sounds like a lot. Let's see. Is there any spirit guides, angels, or fae that want to give Tammy a message? What should Tammy know about the upcoming meeting between the condo council? What's going on with the condo council meeting? Ooh, okay, so what's going on with the prop manager? What's going on with the prop manager situation? What's going on with the condo owners? Ooh, the owners are a little shady. You got the Seven of Swords there. But I feel like you already knew that, right? The owners don't want to spend more money than they really have to. Okay, so for the Two of Pentacles, I feel like they're weighing their options. You know, what options can we do? How can we cut corners? How can we save here and there or the other way around? You know, they're not feeling very confident that they're able to make that magic happen or make that, you know. what they need to do. I feel like they feel like it's a lot of responsibility, a lot of work, probably a lot of money. And then for the property manager, they feel more confident. Like, I'm the queen, I can get this done. Doesn't necessarily mean that they're female, but they feel like they have power to make the work happen, even though condo council thinks that's too much work. Six of Wands, I feel like the property manager right now isn't very popular, it seems, with the Six of Wands in the dark. Maybe he has his own hands in the money, or, he may not be completely honest himself since he's showing up as a devil. For the owners, you have the Seven of Swords, so, that's up to no good. Scams, tricks, I don't know. I feel like I can't really see my cards. I need to bring my light closer. My light doesn't want to come closer. Five of Pentacles, feeling like they don't have enough money. The money's tight. They're really tight on the money, it seems. They think they're the boss, or the ones in control. They're the owners. They're the big emperor here. So I feel like the meeting is going to go as how you already expect it to go. Okay, so what do we need to know about the devil being the property manager? Why is the devil the property manager? King of Wands, he also feels like he's the big boss, so maybe there's going to be some sort of ego conflict going on there. Who's really in charge? He's the owner, but if the other one has to deal with the building all the time, to deal with these people, it's a chain kind of thing, and feeling stuck. I feel like their manager overall is going to try to be charming, trying to be pleasant, try to be what they need to be, but also trying to be in control. Maybe that's why the devil comes out. So does the Queen of Cups, right? Wanting to pretend to be kind and compassionate and understanding, but also wanting to have that power. That is what I got. Philia, what does Eric want from Philia in our connection? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What does Eric want from their connection with Philia? What does Eric want from their connection with Philia? I feel like they enjoy hanging out with you, socializing with you, but I feel like their heart isn't really in it for something long-term, romantic, relationship type of thing. I feel like they just enjoy your company, your conversation. They don't seem to want any sort of commitment or anything. The Hermit is in the dark, so I feel like they're not really spending a lot of time soul searching or really contemplating what they truly want in their heart. They're kind of just going with their mind and not really listening to themselves. The Emperor's in the dark, so even though, they don't really want anything real, they're not feeling very confident that they don't want anything real either, though. They're kind of like on the fence. I don't know if they've been giving you the cold shoulder or what, because the Five of Pentacles is here. What's going on with the Five of Pentacles with Eric's energy? The King of Swords. Yeah, I feel like he wants to be ambitious, wants to take action, wants some romance or pursuing that sort of thing, but I don't know. What does Eric truly want from Philia? Nine of Swords. What is Eric's love energy? Nurturing. Does nurture your relationships like blooming flowers. So I don't know if they're wanting more of your attention, but they're not giving it back. No, it's a one-sided thing. They're not giving you as much attention as what they're wanting from you. It seems like they want you to do all the work, and they're not really putting any effort into it. And they know they're not putting any effort into it, really. That's what I got. Matthew, What's Jennifer's current thoughts and feelings for Matthew right now? Any spirit guides, answer the news or Faye. What is Jennifer's current thoughts and feelings for Matthew right now? What's Jennifer's current thoughts and feelings for Matthew right now? You got the Eight of Pentacles in the light. I feel like she's developing more feelings towards you and learning more about you, and feels like she can nurture the relationship or the connection between the two of you. She knows that whatever cycle that the two of you are in, it's not completed. Like there's still things to work out or get to know or whatever's going on with that. The Four of Pentacles is in the light, so I feel like she does have her guards up, is protecting herself, protecting her heart, wanting to go slow and steady, not wanting to rush into anything. I feel like her own independence and her own self-worth and all that sort of thing for her seems to be very protective. There is the Page of Wands, so I don't know if she's communicated some of this for you or she's thinking about communicating her thoughts and feelings towards you a little bit more. So I feel like she feels like she's developing feelings and connections and positive thoughts towards you, but I don't feel like she's really focused on what her heart is telling her. I don't know what her zodiac sign is, but some zodiac signs lean more towards what's on their mind than what's in their heart. The Knight of Wands is in the dark too. So they may be struggling there. So I don't know if they're struggling with opening up themselves towards you more, or in the back of the mind, they're still thinking about a past person, or the possibility of another person. I don't know who this Knight of Wands is to them. Is this Knight of Wands another person that's on Jennifer's mind? Yes, so. But overall, with you, it does seem very positive. So let me go on. She's a Virgo. Okay, yeah. So Virgos go very, very slow. I think I did a short or a video a day or two ago about what you need to know about loving a Virgo or attracting a Virgo. It can be tough. Just slow and steady. It's nothing that's gonna go too fast anytime soon. For love. General reading for love. What does love need to know right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give love a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give love a message? What does love need to know right now? Ooh, Wheel of Fortune, luck, time, and destiny is on your side. Good karma, good energy. I can feel that for you. The Queen of Wands, you're on fire. Right? I don't know if what you're dealing with now. There may be some changes and challenges coming your way with the Five of Swords. Could be just a matter of you pushing forward with speaking your truth, being honest with yourself. Don't get caught up in arguments or drama that's not yours to get yourself involved in. You have the Three of Wands. I don't know if it's co-workers or friends or who this is, but I feel like there's a clash of personalities or not really getting along so well. King of Swords as well. I don't know if someone feels like they're in charge or they're in power or, like kind of like abusing their position a little bit, or what's going on with that. What's happening here with the Three of Wands and the King of Swords in the dark? What's happening here with the King of Swords and the Three of Wands in the dark for love? The Empress. Yeah, I feel like it's a matter of not allowing this energy just to bring you down, right? Making sure that you're grounded, you're speaking your truth, you're being honest with yourself and your expectations. If you need to step away, you need to take a break, like the Four of Cups is suggesting, then do that. Just make sure that you're putting yourself first, you're taking care of yourself, rather than whatever this energy is that may try to, influence you in a negative way somehow. Five of Swords is in the light, so there may be some sort of conflict of some sorts. Could be just the changes and challenges that you're going to be facing too, though. You know, I don't know if it's like office politics type of thing or it's just drama being stirred up. And that's what I got. Hi P, thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate you. Thank you. Hi Faisma. Hello. Hi Mara. Hello Myra. Hi Kath. Oops. What's coming for Kath in the next week? Let's see for Kath. Is there any spirits, spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What's coming towards Kath in the next week? Is there any spirits, spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and ask Kath? Give Kath a message. I don't know if the spirits are trying to ask you something, but let's see. Is there any spirits, spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to give Kath a message? Mara, I just write exclamation mark join, no spaces in between, followed by your question. And Nightbot will add you to the list. Nightbot is just a program, it's not a person. So it allows you to add yourself to the list, but just like the examples, explanation like Moonbeam underneath you said. Thank you, Tammy. It says Tammy also sent a donation. Let's see for Kath. Trying to get Kath's energy. What is coming for Kath in the next week? There we go. What's coming towards Kath in the next week? The stars. So whatever's going on, you know, the universe has your blessings. The universe is giving you its blessings, is what I was trying to say. But it's also a matter of like having faith, like believe in yourself, believe in your own power. I feel this energy as well as kind of having visions or just having these ideas, and maybe these are ideas that you had a while ago, but they may resurface, and see if there's something that makes a little more sense out of them now, or if there's something that you can do with them moving forward. You have the Four of Cups. Four of Cups is coming out a lot tonight, eh? I just feel this sense of feeling bored and, you know, going through things. But I feel like there's something that you may have scrolled past that you may want to go back and take a second look at, because it may have triggered some sort of idea, or some sort of past idea may make sense with it. That may help you feel like not so restricted, or give you more of a sense of freedom of some sort. So I don't know if this is like an idea for like a side hustle or something, because I feel like there might be money involved within it for you. For the High Priestess, yeah, I feel like it's a matter of not really solely trusting on your visions or your thoughts, but getting the information you need as well, and how to move forward with whatever that idea is. The Two of Pentacles, like kind of like juggling things around, trying to figure out what resources that may be available towards you, maybe how to stretch your finances. Let's see, what else does Kath need to know right now? Page of Pentacles, maybe someone that you can reach out to and communicate to regarding business, finances, seems to be something that is coming through as well. You know, your sun may have a little bit of dark clouds around it, but I feel like there is something that's pushing you to take some action or be more ambitious in that area, with focusing on that idea. See how you can make it grow, how you can make it work out for you one way or another. That is what I got. Thank you so much again for your donation. I appreciate you. Is Richard interested in P romantically anymore? Let's see. It seems like he was. Any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give P a message? Is Richard still interested in P romantically? That one to come out. So it definitely shows that he was. Maybe he's pulled back a little bit. What's going on in Richard's energy? What's going on in Richard's energy? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What's going on in Richard's energy towards P? For the Two of Pentacles, I want to say Two of Pentacles, but I kind of feel like it is like making a list, like pros and cons of different people going through. I don't know if that's, I don't know. Though for the Two of Cups, I feel like there was a connection, and now there's like an imbalance going on. Yeah, I feel like with the Three of Cups that they have options. Like they're interested in you, but maybe other people too, and they're not quite sure which one is best for them to move towards. The Six of Cups, I feel like there is a connection with you and Richard, though. They probably feel that too, or probably don't know what it is or why. Just because Six of Cups, like maybe the two of you have had like a past life together, or I don't know. Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles, like they would like to get to know you, but they're not really moving too fast. I feel like they're not in a hurry to jump into a relationship. They're just kind of like, seeing what's out there, kind of like shopping around without purchasing anything, kind of thing. Because I feel like they want something that's more real and stable, not just dating for, I don't know. The Ace of Pentacles, I feel like they don't know which way they want it to grow, kind of thing. Like there's obstacles in the way, there's issues that may come with this if it's a work situation. You're having communication issues. Okay, yeah. Oh, what advice can we give to P about the communication issues? Let's see. What advice can we give to P about the communication issues? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What can what we do with the communication issues? What does P need to know about the communication issues? There we go. Oh man, the Nine of Cups is in the dark. I don't know if the communications is like a trust issue or if it's just communication issues because the Knight of Cups in the dark here. Eight of Wands, like wanting that fast paced energy, but also wanting to go slow. Kind of fast. It's like, hurry up and go, go, go. But then it's like, slow down. Don't go fast. I feel like there's a lot more slower energy than high paced, fast energy. But, yeah, it's kind of, maybe just work on the communication, not as like a relationship, but like in general, like if you see them at work and stuff, just try to be more open and less hesitant in your communication. Maybe you bringing up the conversation first, like I don't know, how's the coffee today or something, casual conversation to bring it so it comes more naturally instead of like nervous energy. I don't know if that's helpful, but yeah, yeah. That seems to be what's coming through. Like don't think of it as a date, just casual conversation. You're hesitant. Yeah, I could feel that. Yeah, I knew one of you were. It's kind of like trying to break that barrier and see what happens. Thank you for your donation, Tammy. For Tammy, what is the energy around Tammy's life partner? Future life partner, right? Let's see. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Tammy a message about the energy around her life partner? what's going to come up for Tammy? Let me hear your guys' ancestors and her pay. They want to come and give Tammy a message. What does Tammy need to know about her life partner? The Four of Pentacles. With the Four of Pentacles, I feel like there's this energy of, like, I feel like this person, like, works with money. So I don't know if they're, like, an accountant or an investor or what their energy is. Because I feel like they're really good with the money. Like, maybe even someone who works in insurance. Because I feel like they're very protective, very guarded with financial situations. But I feel like they're really focused on long-term savability, growth in that sort of area. There's the Five of Swords. But, Five of Swords doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing, right? Especially when it's coming to someone's character. Maybe they're really good with what they do, um, kind of thing. Maybe they're a good talker. Maybe they're really good at, dealing with other companies' financial issues and needing to prove their case or whatever, I don't know, no idea. I'm just saying the energies that I'm feeling here. I'm not really good at knowing what other people do for work, but for the Page of Cups in the Dark, I feel like this person may be more logical than emotional. So even though this person may have a good heart, a good personality and all that sort of good stuff, good career, good job, they may not be really good at overly expressing their emotions. They may just like to do things for you instead of, constantly telling you they love you or whatever. The Hangman is in the dark, so I feel like they're kind of in limbo right now for whatever reason. So maybe they're just waiting for like a divorce to finalize or something to finalize before they can turn their Two of Cups back into the light to find that love and romance type of energy that it seems like they want. I feel like they want, like, they're really focused on long-term stability. So I feel like they want their career. Now they have a career, kind of like having that long-term solid marriage kind of thing. What else does Tammy need to know about this energy? Yeah, I feel like they could be an air sign too, like a Libra, an Aquarius, or a Gemini. Maybe a Gemini in the Page of Swords here. Someone is very chatty. But, I don't know, that's what I got. They're struggling with figuring out what their next moves are. Hi, James. Hi, Rayo. Haven't seen you in a while. Welcome. Atomin, hello. How does Sophia feel towards Muhammad right now? What's her next actions? Let's see for Sophia. Journey Spirit Guides, Ancestors, Angels, or Fae. What does Machaman have to know about Sophia's energy? What does Machaman need to know about Sophia's energy? What's going on with Sophia's energy right now? Ooh, the Wheel of Fortune. Luck, timing, and destiny is on your side, so that's a good thing, right? The cycles are changing. So for the Four of Pentacles, I feel like Sophia is still guarded, still very protective of herself, her energy, and things that she has going on. I feel like she doesn't feel like she has a good balance in her career or financial situation, though. I'm not quite sure what's up with that, with the King of Pentacles in the dark, or if this is how she's feeling towards you. Because I feel like she's feeling like things are slow. I don't know if she feels like you're a little bit stubborn in your energy, or questioning how reliable you are all the time. I don't know. But luck, there's good luck there, so there's that. Alright, I just feel like with the Wheel of Fortune, she feels like she can't take a chance with you. I feel like she would like to go out with you. The Four of Wands, that You feel like home, that sense of celebration, like going out, having good conversations, good food, that sort of thing. I feel like she has faith in the connection between the two of you right now, even though she's a little bit guarded, a little bit protective. She seems to have good thoughts, good feelings towards you. Um, I feel like your next action is if you asked her out, I feel like she would say yes. I feel like she'd take a chance on that to see what happens. So I feel like her energy is like waiting on you and having faith that you're gonna take the next action. See, what is Sophia's love energy? What is Sophia's love energy? Stars. The stars came out twice. So for the stars, it says your hope and optimism are a powerful love magnet for you right now. So I feel like that's for both of you, eh? You're both being a magnet to each other. Okay. I was gonna read your question again. Geneva, career rating. Ooh, I took out the office cards tonight. They amuse me to career readings. Let's see for Geneva. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to give Geneva a message about her career? What does Geneva need to know about career right now? 2 months come out, we're not going to fight the universe, right? So we have the Three of Swords. I don't know if there's been like some bad feedback on your career or what's going on with that. The Three of Swords, I'm just feeling like there's been some disappointments, or I don't know if you realize something that you didn't realize before about your career or what's going on with that. You have the King of Cups though. So I feel like there's this energy of you taking a leadership role or you focusing on something that will eventually lead you towards some sort of leadership role, because I feel the sense of you being very kind, very patient, very passionate about what you do, and very active in that role too, or you have the potential to be. You have the Ten of Cups in the light too, so I feel like there's this energy of you like you rejected a bad job. I got a bad feeling about it. Oh, okay, maybe that's what that was. Okay, so I was feeling this a disappointment, or yeah, okay, that explains that. Yeah. I feel that because I feel like right now you're like more focused on like raising your standards for yourself, like doing something that would give you more of a sense of authority or leadership or something like that. And I feel like it has to do with like how passionate and caring you are. So I don't know if it's like a caregiver type thing, or I don't know, something where you care for other people. Um, because you have the Ten of Wands in the dark too, so I feel the sense of you wanting to like lead a team or something, but a little bit of stresses and worries are kind of around that as well. You have the Tower here, so it's kind of like not really wanting anything that's maybe a complete disaster. I feel that for you. Wanting something that's more solid, or something that can give you some potential growth. You have the Seven of Cups in the dark. So even though you may feel like your options are a little bit limited, I feel like you're still processing it all and trying to restore your focus from the job that you rejected. Maybe a little bit there. Yeah, let's see. What else can we get for Geneva? How could Geneva move forward with the King of Cups and Ten of Cups energy? Yeah, well, the King of Swords in this card says consult an expert. So I don't know if you have someone in your community that is an expert on giving um, career advice. But you also have the Six of Wands. So putting yourself out there, keep doing what you're doing. Let people know that, you exist and the talents that you have and all that sort of fun stuff, and see what happens with that, right? Because I feel like there's like a promotion or like you being able to step it up a little bit more. That's coming through here. Oh my god. This seems like rejecting the job was a good thing for your path, though. Cards are kind of saying that, if you had a three of You know, if you defeated the Three of Swords energy and you have the Ten of Cups, so something that's more long term or something that you commit with, I feel like will come your way. You're welcome. Oh, yeah. Nalism? Am I saying that right? I'm so sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. Fairy Tale? Can I call you Fairy Tale? I'm not quite sure how to say your name. I feel really bad. I sent him a jock yesterday. What did he feel? Does he miss me? Does he wish if we were in the same land? Let's see, is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Fairy Tale a message? How does he wish if they were in the same land? Does he wish that they were in the same land? Are there any spirits, spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? Do they wish that they're in the same land as Fairy Tale? The Nine of Wands. I feel like they're worried or they're cautious about you and them, the connection between the two of you. I feel like they're really torn between deciding if they wish they would be in the same area, the same land as you or not. So I feel like, yes, they do miss you. They do think about you a lot. I feel like they think about the conversations the two of you have had, the things that the two of you have done in the past. I feel like they feel a spiritual connection with you. Like the both of you seem to have similar beliefs and views and values and that sort of thing. Or they feel like the two of you are kind of like on the same page. They just don't know how to reunite that spark of passion between the two of you. I feel like they feel like, you know, that spark is dying for some reason. What does Fairy Tale need to know about this energy? What does Fairy Tale need to know about this energy? Yeah, I feel like they're missing, you know, the going out part. You have the Three of Cups and the light. I feel like that is what they remember. That's what they're focused on. But they're sad that it's not happening anymore. The Nine of Wands too. Nine of Wands twice. I feel like they worry about you. I feel like they're determined to stay in contact with you, though, one way or another. But that is what I got. So yeah. Oh, what did he feel about the jock, right? How did he feel about the jock? How did he feel about a jock yesterday? The Page of Swords. I feel like he wanted to talk to you. I don't know if the two of you did talk or not, but I feel like he wants communication with you about it. The Six of Cups made him think about the good old days between the two of you, like the past memories of the two of you came up. Yes, I feel like they were happy. Excuse me. This cough is annoying. I'll be right back. Cat Goddess, hello. What does Cat Goddess's higher self want her to know right now? Is there any spirits, spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or a fae that want to come and give Cat Goddess a message? What does Cat Goddess need to know about her from her higher self right now? I've been hurt. I'm doing good. I have a bad cough that just won't go away. It's annoying. Cat Goddess. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or fae? What does Sorry, I almost had the wrong energy. What does Cat Goddess need to know about her higher self? What does Cat Goddess need to know about her higher self right now? Ooh, love is in the air. Look at that. Love and romance, Cat Goddess. The Lovers is out. It may be a mystery person coming into your love energy, right? Love, romance, passion. I can feel that for you. The sense of mystery behind it too. Maybe you're gonna have a secret Valentine's secret admirer kind of energy. I don't know if you know who this person is or not. Because I just feel this sense of you trusting your intuition and this mystery is going to be unraveled towards you. You have the Queen of Wands, so I feel like they think that you are that hot, fiery, sexy being, right? Oh man, they may be a little bit shy or going back and forth, like, should I tell Cat Goddess or not? I feel like your higher self wants you to give this person a try. They may not, I don't know if you feel like they're not the right person for you or what, but I feel like your higher self is like, give them a chance. Oh man. The Four of Swords is in the light too, so, think about it before just turning them down. Let's see, is this a new love coming towards Cat Goddess? Is this a new love coming towards Cat Goddess? The Three of Pentacles is yes. Not Three of Pentacles, Three of Wands, sorry. For the Three of Wands, I feel like being optimistic. I feel like there's a lack of progress between you and them. Some of the two of you have tried to connect before and it didn't work out. But I feel like it's kind of like your higher self is pushing you to try again. What is the love energy here that's coming through for Cat Goddess? Dreams. Look to your dreams. They hold all the answers you seek. So I don't know if this person you've been dreaming about or if you are the person that they dream about. I don't know. I feel like maybe this person is someone you scroll past on Facebook or something. I don't know. That is what I got. Sean, general guidance. My higher self. What is Sean's? What is. Oh my goodness, gonna start that over for Sean. Learning spirits, spirit guides, ancestors, names, or fae that want to come and give Sean a message. What does Sean need to know in general from her higher self? What kind of spiritual guidance can we give for Sean from her higher self? What does Sean need to know right now? Oh boy, you have the Two of Pentacles. You have the Lovers. Lovers in the dark though. For the Two of Pentacles in the light, I feel this energy of you kind of like a balancing out your priorities, but also kind of like going with the flow of what's most important for you to focus on right now moving forward. I feel like your higher self is agreeing with that to just do what's most important, do what's practical for your energy right now. And don't worry about the little things that are not as important right now. You have the Lovers in the dark. So I don't know if you're at a crossroad between two different lovers or if you're at a crossroads on where your relationships in general are going moving forward. You have the Four of Cups in the dark. So I feel like there's this energy of breaking out of this funker, out of this energy, and clearing your mind for some new thoughts, new emotions, new things, new connections. Seems to be wanting to come through as well. Because I feel like someone from your past may be trying to come back in. With the Six of Cups, I feel like an old flame or something trying to reconnect or Yeah, let's see. What's going on here with the Six of Cups and the Lovers in the Dark? The Page of Wands. Someone may be wanting to express their interest in you really soon. It is that season, you know? The closer we get to Valentine's Day, people are start getting, should I? I don't know if you're in a relationship now or not, but someone has you on their mind. Five of Pentacles. Maybe the two of you have had a falling out before. Yeah, because you have the Five of Cups now. They want to make amends with you. They've processed the grief. They've done what they need to do. They're moving forward. They're letting go of the past. They want to start clean. But what is this person's deal with Sean? What is this person's deal with Sean? Romance. Oh man, romantic surprises are on the horizon for you, so be open for them. I don't know. Your higher self wants you to have some romance, some good old fashioned romance scenes, you know? That is what I got. Dr. Fizza! What's coming in the next 7 days for Dr. Fizza? Let's see, is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What's coming towards Dr. Fizza in the next 7 days? What's coming towards Dr. Fizza in the next 7 days? What's coming towards Dr. Fizza in the next 7 days? I might do Friday the 13th live stream, but it's going to be during the day. Just to let you guys know, it's going to be similar to the one I did with the all signs. So keep an eye out for that on Friday. For the King of Wands in the dark. Oh man, the King of Wands in the dark. I feel like there's this energy of someone. I don't know if they're just have like a really big ego or what's going on in their energy, because I feel like there's this energy of them kind of being arrogant or impatient for some reason. What's this King of Wands deal? What is the King of Wands deal? The Hangman. I feel like they're like playing games or like making you wait, or I'm not quite sure what that is about. You have the Queen of Cups. I feel like that is more your energy of being emotionally balanced and feeling good about yourself and that sort of thing. Because I feel like there's this energy of you not just listening, but trusting your inner voice, your inner wisdom, and, you know, focusing on that. There is a Five of Pentacles though, so I don't know if there's been some financial challenges or if it's this person that's causing the issues here. What's going on with the Five of Pentacles? The Eight of Swords. I don't know, does the financial situation that is causing you to feel restricted, like you don't have enough freedom, you don't have enough, because I feel like your spirit wants to just let loose and go and do what you want to do, but it's like, you know, pull back here and figure out what the next moves are. I'm not quite sure what's restricting you, but it has to do with this King of Wands here, because I feel like they're on an ego trip for some reason. Seven of Pentacles, yeah, it's like planting that seed, figuring out what your next moves are and how you're going to move forward with it. You have the Eight of Wands in the dark too, so I feel like the way to go is slow and steady, you know, one step at a time, trying to figure out what your situation is. I'm not sure. I don't know if this person is like work or like someone who thinks you owe them money, or who is this King of Wands? The Two of Swords seems to be a difficult decision or some sort of choices that come with this. I don't know if it's something you know or something's coming to your energy. I just feel like they have a big ego. They're very arrogant, wanting to be controlling of some sorts. I feel like it has to do with the money because of the Five of Pentacles here, or a work situation where they feel like they have the power to restrict you from some sort of thing, or you feel like there's nothing you can do about whatever's going on with them. But I feel like there's something that you can work out with them because of the Seven Pentacles. There's something that's worth figuring out, evaluating what the situation is to figure out what the next moves are. So I feel like figuring out what this is will give you that sense of freedom. But it's kind of like one step at a time. Like, don't rush into anything. Negotiate a deal with them or something. I feel like that's going to help you move forward. That is what I got. I feel like it's more like a business thing or something rather than like a relationship. You're welcome. Firebird, what's causing the Scorpio to be resistant or hold back his desires to express his feelings and take action towards me when he just when will he just do it? Oh man, let's see. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, names, or fae? What's causing the Scorpio to be so resistant to Firebird? What is causing the Scorpio to be so resistant to Firebird? What's causing the Scorpio to be so resistant to Firebird? You have the Temperance here in the light, so I feel like their mind, heart, and soul is in the right place, so that is good. It's about time, right? That they're feeling all connected and all put together and all in the same alignment. There is a King of Wands, so I feel like they are very passionate. They do seem to have sparks or feelings towards you. They're holding back from some sort of challenges, right? The Five of Wands is in the dark. So I feel like there's some unresolved issues. Well, we know that there's unresolved issues with the Scorpio, with the Miss W thing, I'm guessing, right? The Seven of Swords is in the dark too. I feel like whatever is going on with the Scorpio, like they're really at the verge of like totally being exposed. Like the lies or whatever the thing that's been going on there with the Scorpio, I feel like it's going to soon come out. Four Pentacles in the dark too. So I just feel this sense of like either the greed is going to take over, or whatever fears that the Scorpio has is going to come out one way or another anyways. And that may restrict how much time he will be able to go out. So I'm not quite sure what's going on with that. The Four of Wands, I feel like he will feel isolated once this happens. What's going on with the Scorpio? What is his true feelings towards Firebird? What is the Scorpio's true feeling for Firebird? Ace of Wands. We all know that there's sparks there between the two of you. When will the Scorpio just say what's on his mind? The Queen of Swords, he's biting his tongue. He's not going to say it, but it's going to come out one way or another because everything's going to be exposed. That's what I got. It's just a matter of time, but I feel like it's running out of time. Numera! Hello! General reading for Numera. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? The Ace of Wands want to come out. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Numera a message? There's some negativity here, but it's not all negative. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's really negative. It could be just delayed The Ace of Wands, I feel like there's a sense of out of ideas or feeling like there's some sort of creative block or a lack of drive or inspiration that's trying to come through. I don't know if it's just because they're stuck with some sort of decision or choices, because your Two of Wands is in the dark as well. So I feel like this energy of being indecision and like trying to play it safe. So I don't know if that's where the hesitation is coming from. There's a High Priestess is in the dark as well. So I kind of feel like I don't know if it's just a matter of like not really trusting what you're feeling, not really trusting what your intuition is telling you. Um, but I also feel like some sort of information or some sort of secret or something is going to be revealed towards you as well. Then you have the Lovers. So I don't know if the secret is like someone wanting to tell you their feelings in a romantic sense or what, because it also comes with the Five of Pentacles. So I don't know if the two of you have had a rough patch before, now they want to come back and make amends with you, or what's going on with that. There's a Judgment in the dark too. Why is the Judgment in the dark? Why is this? I feel like this person feels like the two of you haven't gone to closure, or you haven't had the conversation the two of you need to have to move forward. King of Wands. Yeah, I feel like there's somebody that wants to talk to you. And I feel like it's kind of like a spiritual energy that's trying to. You're in no contact. Yeah. I feel like that's gonna break soon. Like I feel like they're gonna contact you soon. I feel like they're being pushed to contact you with a Judgment card. Is there time to make amends with you? Ten of Cups too is kind of like it's been too long. There's going to get some closure. Seems to be coming through here. Strength, yeah, have some strength. But I feel like it's really important for you to turn your High Priestess back into the light, right? Make sure you have your strength. Make sure you have your inner wisdom. Trust yourself. If you don't want this person back into your life, then, you say, no, I'm not interested in whatever sad story you have. I don't know what their deal is. But that's up for you to make that judgment call of what you want to do with this. Because I feel like they're going to be called to try to reconnect with you. But that is what I got. Bernard! Is Bernard in the house? Spiritual reading for Valentine's Day with a Virgo. You get her for what you want to get her for Valentine's Day, Bernard? I don't know. You gotta get her what you feel like she would like. For Bernard, is there any spirit guides, ancestors, names, or fae that want to come and give Bernard a message? What does Bernard need to know about Valentine's Day with a Virgo? That's too many cards. Let's try that again. For Bernard, is there any spirit guides, names, or fae that want to come and give Bernard a message? What does Bernard need to know about his Valentine's Day with a Virgo? Oh, Bernard, I think she might have some tricks up her sleeve. The Seven of Swords is out. Or maybe she's hoping that you have tricks up your sleeve to make the Valentine's really good. Go either way. The Ace of Cups is in the dark, so hopefully it's not disappointing. I don't know. I feel like it's a matter of figuring out what the connection is and what's the most appropriate thing to do moving forward. Because I just feel like there's a little bit of an imbalance in the emotions there. You have all these cards I wanted to come out for some reason. I feel like it's a matter of loosening up a little bit, not restricting yourself moving forward. Be prepared for any unexpected changes, any unexpected chaos that may come your way. You also have the Seven of Cups, so you may have limitations in your options available towards you on Valentine's Day. So I don't know, it's a matter of like reserving a spot now so that it's not overbooked. By the time Valentine's comes on Saturday, Valentine's Day on a Saturday, I can imagine that I'll be really busy if you're planning on going out. I don't know if that's what the disaster would be with the Tower energy here. You have the Page of Cups in the dark. So I feel like there's this energy of making sure that there's no miscommunication, make sure that you're both on the same page, and that sort of thing. You know, sometimes Virgos say like something that's quiet and less people rather than something that's really people-y. To avoid any conflicts going on there, right? With the Five of Wands. But that's what I got for you, Bernard. Prize! What did he exactly tell his friend about me? Oh my gosh. I can say what the energy is, but I can't tell you exactly what he said to his friends about you because I'm not a psychic, I'm an energy reader. Let's see for cries. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give cries a message? What did he exactly say to his friends about cries? What did he exactly say to his friends about cries? Any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to give cries a message about what exactly he said to his friends about cries? There is the Ace of Pentacles in the dark. So I do feel like there's an energy of them feeling like there was some sort of lack of resources or a lack of information or a lack of something, or something was missed and that's why there's a lack of something. Information, I'm guessing, I don't know. There's a Three of Wands. I feel like the friends are trying to all get along. I feel like overall the conversation seemed to have gone positive for the most part. There's a Justice card in the dark, so there may have been talks about some sort of misconduct seems to be coming up, but I'm not quite sure what that is about, or some sort of legal issues of some sort. Not sure where that's coming from either. I feel like there was a little bit of an imbalance between them and their friends, perhaps. There is the Ten of Pentacles in the dark, so I don't know if there was money issues that were coming up, because I feel the sense of them wanting to feel privileged or having some sort of status, or I'm not quite sure what that is about either. Yeah, because I feel like they're communicating about some sort of dispute or conflict or argument or something as well. Then there's a King of Pentacles um wanting to set things straight and wanting to be protective. So I don't know if they're protective about you or themselves or what was going on with that. Because I feel like they are trying to avoid some sort of explosive energy, and making some sort of decision. But I feel like they felt like the decision was not a good decision or a poor choice. I'm not sure. That is what I got with that, cries. Astrochemist. What are Reggie's intentions towards Astrochemist? Are there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What are Reggie's intentions towards Astrochemist? Are there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Astrochemist a message? What are Reggie's intentions? Ooh, Two of Cups energy. King of Wands? Ooh, what's going on here? I feel like there is a good connection between you and Regis. Because I feel like the King of Wands too, like they're very confident in their connection with you too. I just feel this sense of mutual vibes going on and like healthy boundaries between the two of you in general. I'm not quite sure if this is a romantic relationship or what. But the King of Wands is in the light. So I feel like they are charming and passionate and confident in their energy and with their intentions towards you. There is a Five of Wands, so I don't know if there's just too many opinions or their choices or decisions moving forward with you, or with the connection with you is being influenced by other people's opinions, or what's going on with that. But I feel like there is, or there will be really soon, some fast paced changes between the two of you in a positive light. Because I feel the sense of some sort of quick change, quick action that's in motion, and opening that communication and seeing where things go from there. There's a Six of Swords, so I feel this energy of the two of you moving forward together. I don't know if it's a matter of working out the fine details about some sort of past conflict or past baggage or what's going on with that to move forward. But overall, it seems like Regis has good intentions towards you, does want to move forward, is trying to clear things up with whatever the Five Wands is going on there. Seems to be that they're planning on making some quick last minute changes. But still seems to be going forward. But that's what I got. Hi, young Buddha. How are you? Kiko, hello, Aquarius. What kind of spirits we had in our garden? Did we have any fairies there? I bet you did. Fairies love to hang out in gardens, especially if you have any mushrooms around. Let's see for Kiko. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae, or trees? You know, spirit. Some fairies live in trees, some like mushrooms, some like gardens. Let's see for Kiko. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? I want to come and give Kiko a message. What kind of spirits are in their garden? What kind of spirits are in Kiko's garden? Any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Kiko a message? What type of fairies are in Kiko's garden? I feel like there's a fae energy, but I feel like there's also like another energy besides the fae. So I feel like there's one that's a little bit of a trickster, a little bit. I know fairies could be tricksters too sometimes, but I feel like there's one that tries to play tricks or tries to do something that's a little cheeky. I don't know. With this Page of Swords here, I just feel like um, they tend to pick up what they shouldn't pick up, or they tend to take what they know they shouldn't take, kind of thing. And there's the High Priestess, so I feel like their powers or their energy is stronger when there's like a full moon. There's a full moon coming up soon, so I feel like they're a little bit more mischievous or a little bit more active right now. um Yeah, I don't feel like there's any reason to be afraid, though. I think it's a playful energy more than just being bad kind of thing, right? The Empress is in the dark. It could be just of them wanting you to nurture them a little bit more, wanting you to feed into their shenanigans a little bit more. There is the Knight of Cups and the Lights, so I feel like they do come from a good place with good intentions. They're probably just testing you to see if you're a kind person or not. Because, I don't know, I've been working with Fae since I was 5 years old, so, they can be tricksters, but usually when they're being tricksters it's because they want your attention and they want you to know that they're there. Um, but they could also help you as well if you ask them to. I feel like if you ask them to leave your things alone and trade them, they're like sweet treats and shiny things if you trade them for what you don't want them to do. Um, I feel like they can help you. But that is what I got. I feel like they don't mean any harm. You're welcome. I know I need to do it again, eh? It's all coming off, eh? But I gotta do it again. I don't know, maybe for Valentine's Day. Feza! Hello! Will Feza be famous or well known in a human lifetime on highest, most aligned timeline? Let's see. Are there any spirit guides, ancestors, or Fae? Did you see your reading, Bernard? I did it a few readings ago. If you go back to readings, you'll see your reading, Bernard, if you missed it. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or Fae that want to come and give Feza a message? What is the energy around Feza being famous or well known in a human lifetime or highest, most aligned lifetime? Let's see. I feel like you will. I feel like you will. The Three of Pentacles, I feel like it's a matter of you putting yourself out there a little bit more and being mindful about who you communicate with and who you network or reach out with. I feel like not everyone is going to see your value. And that sort of thing. Because you do have the that was the Knight of Cups. Maybe there's romance coming your way too, but for the Nine of Cups, I feel it's kind of like that dream come true kind of energy. So that's why I feel like you will get that satisfaction of being famous or well known because you have the Three of Cups. So I feel the sense of being able to go out and having people around you and that sort of fun stuff too. You have the Four of Cups in the dark. So it's kind of like just breaking out of that shell and exposing yourself a little bit more so that people can recognize you and so they can become well known. The King of Pentacles is like really putting yourself out there, like networking with businesses and being assertive with contracts and stuff like that to get you out there. Page of Cups, being open with your emotions about how you're feeling, sees you as coming through and holding a little bit back on your more logical side of things. Like I feel like pushing your emotions out is more viable for you right now rather than your education or wisdom and that sort of thing for whatever reason, let's see what else can we get for Feza for becoming famous in this lifetime. Yeah, be more assertive, right? The King of Swords, being more assertive, making the right decisions moving forward, have that sense of clarity, have brainstorming ideas and having a breakthrough with there, figuring out what's restricting you and break free from that, eh? Yeah, King of Swords energy is what needs to come through. Being more, putting yourself out there, letting people know that you're here and you exist and what you have to offer. Share your heart. Something that you're more passionate about, maybe. Rayo, hello. When my husband will get a new job, he has been actively applying, but no leads. Let's see. Hi, Myra. To join the list, you have to write exclamation mark join with no spaces in between, followed by your question, and then Nightbot chooses people at random. It's just a program. It's not a person. Let's see for Rayo. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Rayo a message? When will Rayo's husband get a new job? He's been actively applying, but no leads. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Rayo a message? What is the energy around her husband getting a job? Oh man. It's tough out there right now. I feel like a lot of people are looking for work. I feel like it's a lot harder than it used to be, right? It's kind of like who you know and how long you've known them and that sort of thing. And I feel like that's kind of like what the Six of Pentacles is saying too. Like your husband, even though he's been actively applying and not having any leads, but it's kind of like being more active with putting themselves out there to turn the Six of Pentacles into the light, where they're networking, like they're talking to someone who knows someone who knows someone kind of thing, and going down the chain like that way, and showing how they stand out more than the other people that are applying, and kind of doing some soul searching and figuring out what's within themselves that they can bring out, and maybe some talents or skills that they didn't realize that they have, that they can use to either, do a little side hustle while they wait for something bigger or better, or bringing that to what they can. It's not always about what skills you have, or it could be just a matter of what experience. It doesn't necessarily have to be one sort of thing. I kind of feeling the energy with the Knight of Pentacles here being in the dark is just kind of I feel this energy like not compromising, like raise the standards for himself, like don't take less pay than what he knows he deserves kind of thing. So the not really negotiating, but show his worth of what he has to offer, what his worth is, and that sort of thing, pushing through it a little bit farther. But it does seem to come with struggles, right? The Tower energy is always the unexpected struggles that they will have to face. Let's see, what other advice can we give for Rayo's husband? Yeah, it's hard out there. It is really hard. I know people who said they put out like over 100 resumes and they still don't have a job. It's hard out there everywhere. Yeah, it says consult an expert, right? The King of Swords, consulting an expert on seeing if there's skills that he hasn't thought about that he could utilize. The Five of Swords is definitely a challenge going on there. Focusing on raising his ambition of what he wants to do. The Justice card is in the dark. It could be just a matter of reviewing his skills and seeing, what else he could do that's more creative. Maybe a little side hustle at home business or whatever, maybe. Yeah, the transition is definitely going to be hard. It's kind of like the death card is like a rebirth, like him kind of like reinventing himself kind of thing may help. That's what I got. Yeah, it's kind of like keep going and keep applying. It's tough. It is so hard out there. You're welcome, Rio. I wish I had a magic wand to like fix it, but I don't. I wish I did though. Zach, Revelations and directions. Let's see for Zach. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Zach a message about revelations and directions? Let's see. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Zach a message about some revelations and directions? What do you think what's going on here? What's going on? Why is it all in the dark? Zach, what's with all the negativity? You gotta think positive vibes here. Oh man, the moon is in the dark, so I feel like it's a matter of facing some sort of fears or something that could possibly be holding you back. I feel like there's information that you haven't tapped into that you can utilize. I don't know if it's something on your subconscious mind or something that you need to go and look at a little bit closer. You have the Hierophant in the dark as well, so I feel like it's a matter of if you're going to break the rules, you're going to have to figure out what you're going to do to replace them, kind of thing, right? I feel the sense of not wanting to do the old and wanting to do something new, something more creative, something that's more you. So it's kind of like thinking outside the box even more of how you're going to make that happen. Luck, timing, and destiny that doesn't seem to be on your side. The Wheel of Fortune is in the dark. That always sucks. I feel like there's this energy of, maybe some bad timing going on, but I also feel like there's some lack of control or disappointments that are holding you back instead of pushing you through. The Five of Swords is in the dark here too, so I feel like there's this energy of something may want to reconnect with you or apologize to you, or maybe it's just a matter of you processing whatever that was and moving forward and letting go rather than waiting for some sort of closure. What is going on here with the Five of Swords? Yeah, even though you feel exhausted and defeated, you're going to keep going anyways. I don't know why I want to say steep. I don't know. For the King of Cups in the dark, I feel like it's a matter of separating your emotions from your thoughts because they're not connecting well right now, anyways. So it's kind of like where your thoughts go, don't allow your emotions to flow with it, and vice versa, kind of thing. Just kind of like stepping up, making sure that you're on the steady ground of which direction you want to move forward and stand your ground with it too. Not just steady ground, but stand your ground of what boundaries you want to set for yourself, how you want to be more assertive in your energy, and what exactly are you defending, and what kind of reputation do you want to have for yourself moving forward. You have the Ace of Cups here in the dark. What's going on with this empty fulfillment? I feel like there's some creative blocks coming through. Yeah, the star. Some creative blocks need to be unblocked so that you can make your dreams happen, right? The Nine of Cups. Manifesting your dreams, feeling satisfied, achieving your goals, getting that recognition. But it all starts with you taking care of yourself, making sure that your mind and heart are on the same page, or separating the two until you figure it out. That is what I got. Jasmine, hello. What's coming towards Jasmine in March? What is coming towards Jasmine in March? Apparently, these cards do not want to work with you right now. Let's see what's coming towards Jasmine in March in love. Ooh, love reading. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Jasmine a message? What's coming towards Jasmine in love? The Magician. There may be a trickster on the table there, so be mindful of that. Be careful. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Jasmine a message in love in March? What's coming towards Jasmine and love in March? There's something, but keep your guards open. Keep your guards up, Don't allow someone to trick you or manipulate you or gaslight you in any way. You know, they may promise you the world, but they're lying. But I do feel like you will find some love in March. You do have the Lovers here and the Empress here. I feel like it's a matter of you coming into your power, raising your standards for yourself, figuring out what you want to attract towards yourself in love and romance and how you're going to move forward with that. You have the High Priestess, so trust your inner wisdom, trust your inner self of how you want or who you want to connect towards you in your energy. You have the Two of Wands, so you may be stuck with figuring out which path to take in love and romance. Which one is best for you long term is always the way to go. Um, I just feel the sense of being in indecision, like trying to play it safe, which is a really good energy because you have a trickster that may come in, right? But what is the love energy that's coming in for Jasmine? What is this love energy that's coming in for Jasmine? The ex. So I don't know if the trickster is the ex. That's a possibility. I don't know. The nurturer. So nurture your relationships like blooming flowers and they will flourish. And the axis says healing from the past, heartbreak takes time to be patient with yourself. I don't know if they've changed, but let's see. For Jasmine, passion. Keep the flame of passion alive is the heartbeat of love. So there could be passion, there could be nurturing coming along. There does seem to be some good love energy. Be mindful of whatever this X energy is. Or the X could be someone who has healed. The trickster may be just fooling you. I don't know. Be cautious. James, what's Nicole's intentions with me this month? It's your birthday month. Happy birthday, James. Of course, Aquarius season, right? Oh man, I should do an Aquarius season readings, but I haven't yet. I feel like my birthday readings that I was doing wasn't really getting any views, so I kind of gave up on those. Let's see for James. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give James a message? What are Nicole's intentions with James this month? What are Nicole's intentions with James this month? Ooh, she's gonna be extra chatty. The Page of Swords. What does James need to know about Nicole's intentions this month? There we go. Yeah, I can feel her being extra chatty, extra clingy, maybe a little bit. I don't know. Um, I feel this energy with the Page of Swords too is that affectionate, that curiosity, like wanting to know more about you, maybe spying on you a little bit more, trying to sneak into your social medias or whatever. I don't know what that is about. The Three of Cups. So I feel like Nicole is playing that game hard to get kind of thing. Extra possessive, maybe, yeah, eh? The Ten of Cups is in the dark as well. I kind of feel this energy that she doesn't really want to set intentions towards you, but she doesn't want to let you go either, right? She's kind of like stringing you along and can't decide what to do. There's Four of Cups. It's like maybe Nicole needs a rest. I don't know. What is going on with this energy with Nicole? What's going on with the Three of Cups and Ten of Cups in the dark? I feel like there may be some third party drama coming your way too. I'm not sure what's up with that. Two of Swords, trying to decide which is the best way to go. King of Wands. We talked about that last time. Hard to get or busy with a third party. Yeah. I feel like a third party's energy is coming through too and trying to decide like should I go with them or you, and they want you and the other person doesn't want any of you, doesn't want to let go of any of you. I don't know if the other person is King of Wands here, because I feel like they're not feeling it either. I feel like this person is very arrogant, very impatient, very confrontational kind of thing. Yeah, yeah. That's what it seems like her deal is. She wants you and them. You're probably the better option, it looks like. But I don't know. That's what I got. Oh yeah, Leos have a big ego. That is a hard one too, eh? Aquarius and a Leo. I don't know. Oh, you were saying that you already got her something. Gotcha, Bernard. I'm glad you saw your reading. Zanab, thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate you. What is Gerard? Is Gerard sending me like wheels? Okay. Gerard is sending me like wheels, but not really communicating. So why he doing that? What's on his mind? Feeling actions from him? Huh? Yeah. You're welcome, James. Let's see for Zanab. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come give Zanab a message? Gerard is sending Zanab wheels, but not really communicating. So why is he doing that? What's on his mind? And his feelings and actions from Zanab. Oh. I feel like they're sending the wheels because they want you to know that they're thinking about you, but they're not taking any action towards you right now. Your chariot's in the dark, and I feel like they know that. Wheel of Fortune, I feel like luck, timing, and destiny is not on their side right now, so I don't know if it's just because they're occupied or busy with other things. The King of Wands is in the light. Yeah, yeah, this is Gerard's energy towards you. Yeah, I feel like they want you to know that they are thinking about you. That's why they're sending the wheels, it seems. But they're not taking any action towards you because the chariot is in the dark. There's also the Wheel of Fortune in the dark, so I feel like the timing and the cycles of things that's going on in his life is not really making it easy for him to connect with you or be with you right now. The King of Wands, I feel like there's still a lot of love, a lot of passion towards you, even though they're not taking any action. Um, there's a Five of Cups, so I feel like there's some emotional challenges that Gerard is dealing with too, and I feel like that's stopping him from working things out with you, with the Three of Pentacles being in the dark as well. Um, what exactly is on Gerard's mind towards the Nab? What exactly is on Gerard's mind towards the Nab? The Eight of Pentacles. So I feel like they're going slow and steady, but I feel like they do want to take action towards you though. With the Eight of Pentacles here. I feel like they want to put in more time. But they're stuck. Like there's something that's stopping them from being able to give you more time. Yeah. There's a lot of love there. There's a lot of passion. Will Gerard see Zenev for Valentine's? Will Gerard do anything for Valentine's Day? The Ace of Pentacles is a possibility come Saturday that they'll do something. It's a possibility, yeah. There is a love there. It's just I feel like they don't know exactly the details. Yeah, it feels like there might be something. They're just something's restricting their time right now, it seems, or their energy. But I think there might be something for Valentine's Day. I feel like it's still up in the air because the moon's in the dark, so it's not a promise or anything. It's just they're gonna try. That is what I got. Spiritual love is true desires. And what does he want from spiritual love? Let's see, spiritual love. Is there any spirit guides, angels, or fae that want to come and give spiritual love a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give spiritual love a message? What is A's true desires for spiritual love? Does he want spiritual love romantically? Does A want spiritual love romantically? I feel like A kind of just wants you as a friend. I feel like they like the connection with you, but I feel like they can't give more of themselves towards you than what they already do. The Nine of Wands is in the dark too. So I feel like they're very strict with themselves, or they're very, careful about what moves or actions they take. The Justice card is in the dark, so they know there's an imbalance between you and them and their connection. But I feel like they enjoy your company. Like I feel like they enjoy the friendship the two of you have. There's the Five of Wands and a light, so I feel like sometimes you're not always on the same page. You don't always see eye to eye all the time. The Queen of Pentacles is in the dark, so I feel like A may think you're a little bit stubborn sometimes. Let's see. What is the love energy between spiritual love? What is the love energy between A and spiritual love? What is the love energy between A and spiritual love? Boundaries, doorway. It says an opportunity is about to present itself that leads you to a new person. So that could be a thing too. It says boundaries. Love may challenge your boundaries, so protect them. So I don't know if that's on A's end or your end, but that is what I got with that. What else does spiritual love need to know about A's desires? The Six of Wands. Yeah, the Six of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. I feel like there's an imbalance between the two of you. They're not really wanting a lot of your attention, but they do enjoy being your friend, it seems. That is what I got. Nesrin, hello. What will happen next with my Aries? Let's see for Nesrin. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What's going to happen next for Nesrin with the Aries? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What's going to happen next for Nesrin? Between Nesrin and the Aries. Oh man. The Eight of Wands is in the dark. I feel like there's some slow progress or slow movement between the two of you. There's the Eight of Swords, so I feel like You had some trouble days. Yeah, I feel like there's an energy that's running really slowly between the two of you. But I feel like with the Eight of Swords in the dark, that there's some sort of empowerment or some sort of realization between the two of you that has come up or will come up soon. The Three of Pentacles is in the dark too, so I feel like there's a lack of cooperation or some friction between the two of you that seems to be a big struggle. There's a Tower energy. I feel like there may be some sudden disruptions or sudden um I don't know. What is the energy here? What is going on with the Tower energy? What's going on with the Tower energy here? What's going on with the Tower energy? The Empress. I feel like overall, the Aries sees you as the Empress, right? The Empress is a Taurus too. Feels like you are very nurturing, loving, and caring. They feel like you are predictable and practical in your energy, which is really good. I feel like overall, there's a lot of good things going on between the two of you with the Four of Wands, right? There is some sparks of passion, love, and connection. Yeah, it's kind of like trying to figure out what's going on here to make this relationship more successful. What advice can we give to Nezrin? What advice can we give to Nezrin? We have the Lovers, so I feel like the Lovers is usually like you're at a crossroads with making some difficult life decisions about your relationship, especially when it's in the dark. Yeah, it's kind of like you opening up the door to be honest with your communication. Like, don't bite your tongue, say what has to be said. The Page of Pentacles, like talking about the hard things, like money and long term plans in the relationship, family life, work life, finances, how it's going to progress moving forward with being open and honest with each other's opinions. Um, that's what I got though. You're welcome. Seems like there's something there that's still worth working out. Hot Sun! What are Dee's feelings and intentions and actions towards Hot Sun? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Hot Sun a message? What's going on with Dee's feelings, intentions, and next actions towards Hot Sun right now? Ooh. You have the Nine of Wands in the dark. So I feel like there's this energy of, I don't know if the D is being a little defensive or refusing to compromise for whatever reason or what's going on with that. There's a Queen of Pentacles in the dark, so I feel like D feels like you're being a little stubborn. Maybe it's D being a little stubborn. I don't know. I just feel this sense of feeling like D is feeling a little insecure, a little detached with their emotions for some reason. But overall, I feel like they're trying to work things out with you or work things out in general with themselves, maybe with the Ten of Pentacles, like wanting to settle down and figure out what's what. But I feel like they don't feel like they're on settled ground, right? With the Seven of Wands here. I feel like they're trying to like set boundaries or they're trying to respect your boundaries. Not quite sure what that is about. Um, also feel like there's a lot of good memories the two of you have been making so far, right? With the Six of Cups here. I feel that love and that connection and that, um, yeah, for sure. What exactly is going on with these true feelings? What exactly is these true feelings right now? The Ten of Cups, a little bit imbalance, right? Ten of Cups. I feel like I don't know if there's been some family drama going on with them, or what's that about? What exactly is Dee's next Intentions. What are D's intentions? 9 of Wands. Standing their ground. Trying to be assertive. I don't know if they're trying to set boundaries between them and their family. Or whoever's causing the commotion, it seems. What is D's next actions towards Hot Sun? I feel like they haven't quite figured out what their next actions are. There is a lot of love, a lot of romance, it seems, or they want to have a lot of love and romance. But they seem to be guarded or like trying to defend themselves from something or other. Yeah, with the Seven of Pentacles in the dark, I just feel like there's some frustration and still some unfinished work that two of you need to work out. Not quite sure what that is about, but that's what I got. Seems like they're trying their best, but they seem to be defending themselves from someone. I don't know. That's what I got. Thank you so much, Anthony, right? Let's see for Anthony. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? The last name, but I didn't pop up on YouTube. Oh, you're doing it last night, but okay, yeah. Oh man, I don't know why it does that. Let's see for Anthony, right? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? Thank you so much for your donation. Any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Anthony a message? What is Angie's thinking about? What is Angie thinking about when it comes to Anthony? What is Angie thinking about? She is your sister and also an Aquarius. What's going on between Anthony and his sister, Angie? I was an Angie for 2 months. My name was Angie, then my mom changed it. Every time I see the name Angie, I remember that I was an Angie. Not for very long, but... Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Anthony a message? What is Angie thinking about when it comes to her brother? Ooh, I feel like Angie may have a little bit of trust issues with the Seven of Swords there. I'm not quite sure what's up with that. I feel like there's this energy of them wanting to come clean towards you about something. So I feel like they may also be holding back on something and wanting to tell you the truth about something or other. So I feel like that's heavy on their mind. There is a Two of Cups. I feel like they recognize that there's not always a good balance between the two of you and your connection. But I feel like overall they feel like the two of you have that connection, right? From being siblings. And there's a lot of strength in your energy there. Will the sister and Anthony hang out? Will they hang out soon? Will they be able to hang out soon? The King of Pentacles is yes. I mean, it's not a strong yes because it's in the dark, but I feel like it's a strong possibility either way, right? Yeah, what else does Anthony need to know about them? And the King of Wands. So yeah, it feels like if you're on board with connecting with your sister, then she will be as well. You know, I feel like there won't be anything restricting the two of you from connecting. You know, it may not be the most positive thing because I feel like there's something that she wants to get off her chest to tell you. So I'm not quite sure how that's going to play out or what it is. But that is what I got. Hey, Culture. Thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate you. Culture guidance for the meeting tomorrow with the boss. Let's see. We'll take out the opposite cards and see. For culture, is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to coming of culture, a message about the meeting with the boss tomorrow? Thank you for the donation to culture. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give culture a message about the meeting with the boss tomorrow? Oh man, I don't know why they all seem to be in the dark for you, but you do have the Three of Wands in the dark. So for the Three of Wands in the dark, I feel like there's some indecision. I think it's a matter of you going into the meeting, playing it safe kind of thing. Have a clear mind, have a good rest. You know, it's not going to be great. You know that? Yeah, it's kind of like just playing it safe, whatever that means for you. I feel like you have an idea of what your boss is like and what the energy is going to be like. So I feel like don't be nervous, you know? You know, if there's a nervous dog and you approach the dog too quickly, you know, it can backfire on the person. So I feel like if you're the one that's being too nervous, try not to be, so you don't, you know, react in a way that you wouldn't want to react, kind of thing. You have the Queen of Wands in the dark as well. So yeah, I feel this energy of you making sure that your mind and heart and, you know, mind, heart, and soul is all aligned, that you are well balanced in that sort of way, right? Because I feel like you can do it. Make sure you have that you can do it attitude as well. Seems to be a strong energy coming through. And then you also have the Eight of Swords here. So I'm not quite sure what may make you feel like you're restricted, or, you know, like I feel like don't say anything if it's not for you to say, you know? Like I feel like it's a matter of, like with the Eight of Swords, kind of like don't bring up something that wasn't something you did. Like don't bring up, you know, this person did that, you know? It's kind of just knowing exactly what you did and your situation seems to be. I feel like that is what the playing safe is trying to say here, especially with the Eight of Swords, the cold back. Make sure you're not overly sharing what's not yours to share, kind of thing. Yeah. We'll clarify some of this though. You also have the Nine of Wands in the dark. So it's kind of like struggling with that work-life balance kind of thing that may make you feel a little pressured or unhappy. Let's see what exactly is going on here with the Nine of Wands in the dark. The Seven of Cups may feel like you don't have as many options as you do, though, eh? Seven of Cups, I just feel like there's this energy of restoring your focus, being grounded, being connected with yourself. Like I said, making sure your mind, heart, and soul is aligned. Ten of Cups too, yeah. And I feel like I feel like there's energy, like be mindful of your boss or anyone in this meeting tomorrow. Like fishing for information that is not yours to provide. You know what I mean? Like don't, you know what I mean? I feel like there may be an energy where the boss may be like trying to fish for some information, but I feel like it's not, you know. Just say exactly what you know, not what you think you know, where you might have seen, kind of thing. I feel like is the energy that Spirit is trying to tell you. Yeah, I just mean like don't do that about other people as well, you know? Yeah. You're welcome, Polybear. Dwayne. Will Lisa make her move toward me soon for Dwayne? Will Lisa make her move towards Dwayne soon? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? You're not talking now? Oh my gosh, everything was going well, Dwayne. What's going on with Lisa now? Let's see. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What's going on with Dwayne? Will Lisa make her move towards Dwayne soon? Will Lisa be making her move towards Dwayne soon? I feel like she's not trusting you right now, so she's not going to make her move towards you. You have no idea? Oh, man. I feel like she's not trusting you. You have this Seven of Swords here. She's having some trust issues. There's the Knight of Wands in the dark too, so I feel like she's running from any sort of commitment. She's being impulsive, it seems. Yeah. There's the Eight of Pentacles in the dark, so I feel like there's this energy of her lacking focus and her energy just being scattered in different directions. I feel like she's reevaluating her values or beliefs. Maybe she's questioning herself and thinking that her values or beliefs are wrong for whatever reason. I'm not quite sure what she's telling herself. It seems to be what's coming through here. She's being wishy. Yeah, I could feel that. Yeah, I feel like she's questioning herself really harshly. There's the Page of Cups in the dark too. So yeah, she's having trust issues. I feel like she has mixed feelings for you. Like I feel like she still has feelings with you, but then she's not trusting you, and it's all kind of scattered energy. Scattered, yeah, like her mind's in one place and her actions are in a different place, and she's just all over the place, it seems. Yeah, so I feel like she's not going to make your moves right now in the current energy, but energies are constantly changing. This can change any second, especially the way she's scattered right now. You never know. You may be your best friend by tomorrow. I don't know, but that's what I got. No, I wouldn't blame you. Maybe move on and find someone who, values you. Like you're very loyal. You've been trying to deal with her for how many years now? Someone else would appreciate that type of commitment. Dion, current energy. What are Dion's current energy feelings for Jennifer? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What are Dion's current feelings for Jennifer? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Jennifer a message? What are Dion's current feelings for Jennifer right now? Look at the Fool. Is he being foolish towards you right now? Oh man. Hopefully he's not a butt cheek. I don't know. But you have the King of Swords in the dark, so I feel like he's not being completely honest with himself or you. Not quite sure what's going on with that. The King of Swords in the dark, I just feel like there's a sense of I don't know, I feel like he's kind of like temperamental right now. Like, his emotions are different directions. So there is a star. I feel like he has a lot of faith in the connection with you, though. I feel like they're spending more time in their head than in their heart for whatever reason. With the star, too, like they're trying to have faith. They're trying to be the emperor here with, trying to be the stable person, wanting to commit, wanting to take responsibility, but at the same time, not really doing so. Yeah, it's kind of back and forth, eh? The Five of Swords, I feel like, I don't know if there's been some disagreements between the two of you, or the two of you just are not seeing eye to eye, or what's going on with that. I feel like he's open to sex, though, right? The Devil card is out. He's ready to take a leap of faith on that one. The Emperor, too, the Emperor is always ready to go. But, it's this that's kind of the struggle, eh? The Five of Swords and the Death card. Like, I feel like there's something that they just can't let go of that they need to change. What is going on with this energy with the Five of Swords and the Death card here? Yeah, I feel like there's something they're not quite telling you. Like there's something that's probably important for you to know that maybe they feel like it's not important, but I feel like it is. Yeah. The Queen of Swords is in the dark. So I feel like they kind of like, I don't know. I feel like Dion's like going through this rabbit hole of like self-pity and that sort of thing. Like, but I don't know what that is about. What is Dion's true love feelings for Jennifer? What are their true love energy towards Jennifer? Together, relax. Says find joy in the simple things and pleasures of just being together. Find joy. I just read that one, eh? Yeah. Find joy in the simple pleasures of just being together. Then it says, find joy in the simple pleasures of just being together. They both say the same thing. Together and relax. He still seems upset over the text I sent him last week about needing time to process my feelings, even though we've talked about it. Oh man. So I guess he's not agreeing with what you said for some reason. I'm not sure what you said, but there's something there he's not agreeing with. The Five of Swords was like, both having different opinions and not really being on the same page. He thinks he's right, he thinks you're wrong. I don't know. Or maybe he knows you're right, but doesn't like the fact that you're right and he doesn't want to grow up. I don't know. Ugh. If it's something he'll just get over or if it's worth it. Yeah. That's a hard one. Thank you for your donation, Jennifer, though. Thank you so much. Nor, what's current feelings and impressions after saw my photo today for Nor? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, unions, or fae? What does Nor need to know about M's current feelings and impressions after they saw Nor's photo today? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, unions, or fae that want to come and give Nor a message? What are M's current feelings and impressions of Nor after they saw their photo today? There's a lot of energy coming up here. There is a 9 of Cups. I feel like whatever they saw, they liked what they seen, right? The 9 of Cups. I feel they did like what they see. It gave them some sort of fulfillment. I feel like whatever was stuck on their mind, you made them forget what they were thinking of. The 7 of Swords. I feel like they're going to communicate something towards you soon. Not quite sure what's up with that. There is the Queen of Pentacles in the light too. So I feel this energy of them feeling very grounded in their energy, very nurturing, very caring towards you. Trying to figure out what exactly their thoughts are. Like I feel like they're trying to organize their thoughts. There's strength. I feel like there's passion between the two of you, or they really liked what they've seen. I feel like they may not be quick to comment on it or say anything about it because I feel like they're keeping their opinions to themselves. There's a King of Pentacles in the dark too, so I feel like, yeah, I don't know if they're just busy with work or what's going on with that. But yeah, I feel like they really liked what they saw with your picture today. I feel like they were happy to see it. May have made them forget what they were thinking about before they saw it, but that happened. That's what I got. Thank you, P, for your donation. I appreciate you again. Thank you. Post a question and Moonbeam will put you up again, P. Hi, V. How are you? P, do you see things moving forward between me and Richard? I miss him. I want to be with him. Let's see for P. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give P a message? Will P be moving? Will things be moving between P and Richard? What is P's current energy towards Richard? What is P's current energy towards Richard? What is Richard's current energy towards P? What is the energy between them? What is the energy between them? Oh, yeah. I feel like on your end, I feel like there's a lot of that you want to be with Richard and that sort of thing. But I feel like you're lacking faith, like not trusting the universe to put the two of you together, it seems, just because the stars in the dark here. You have the King of Swords in the dark too. So I feel like there's some energy that's kind of like causing you to pause something between it. Like maybe it's not something you're noticing, maybe it's just a hesitation of communicating more with Richard or what that block is. Richard seems to like be ready to take a leap of faith with you, but I feel like he's kind of like torn if it's the right thing to do for some reason. I don't know if it's just because the two of you work together, but I feel like the justice side of things is what's on his mind, even though it feels like they would take a leap of faith with you, like take a chance with you. I feel like on Richard's end, you have the King of Wands and the Light, so there is that romantic spark, that passion. They feel like they can be charming towards you, flirty with you, and that sort of thing. On Richard's end, he has the Eight of Swords and the Light, so he feels like he's restricted of how much time and energy he can give to you for whatever reason. I'm guessing it's the work situation. But he also has the Ace of Wands in the dark. Like he could start the spark of attraction towards you or spark something between the two of you. But he's hesitating on taking that spark, right? Because it's in the dark for him. There is the Five of Wands too, so I feel like he's worried about what other people's opinions are, probably at the workplace, or friends, family, I don't know, but he's worried about other people's opinions. On your end, you have the King of Wands in the dark, so I feel like you're a little bit hesitant or a little bit shyer of flirting with him at the workplace or showing your passion a little bit more. You have nothing restricting you or holding you back because your Ace of Swords is in the dark. You can start the spark of something if you wanted to. I mean, your Ace of Wands is in the light to you, so it'd be you making this new spark and seeing where it goes. But you have the Five of Wands in the dark, so I feel like you don't care what other people's opinions are, so that is a good thing. But that's what I got. So it's kind of like working out all of these things and how to make it work together. Yeah, so I feel like you have to cut this, right? You have to turn your King of Swords back into the light. You have to have faith in the universe that this is the right thing for the two of you to do. Um, and you need to turn your King of Wands into the light as well to have that spark of passion and attraction towards each other, with letting each other know to make Richard feel more comfortable unrestricting himself, you know? Yeah. Yeah. Well, when you work with somebody, you know when someone's in a relationship with someone at work, like, I don't know. It's hard not to be obvious. So it's like the two of you just have to like do it or don't do it. You got to figure that out between yourselves of how you're going to play that out. Yeah. Thank you everyone for being here. I appreciate you all so much. I will be back tomorrow live for more readings. It's very hard, I know. But you can do it, right? If you want them. Do the flirting, do what you gotta do, and see what happens there. But yeah, thank you all for being here. I appreciate you all. I'll be back tomorrow for more live readings, and Thursday and possibly Friday. So check that out. I'll see you all next time. Bye everyone. Good night. Thank you.